Alright. Here we are. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 3:30 actually. This point of the sky that I'm pointing at was just fucking lit up with a plasma event between Nibiru and I'm gonna go ahead and say Venus or possibly our moon. But back to what I was discussing about Christianity, the ultimate lie. I see somebody walking over there probably thinking, this back is crazy, talking to himself and shit. Here comes the car down the street and it's fucking dark. You know, when I want to look up at the stars, I can't see a motherfucking thing, dude. It's not alright. Alright, here we are. We're strolling. Keep it down, strolling. Howdy. Damn! What the fuck? Almost watched somebody get hit by an asshole. Huh. Look at that new road. Alright, so check it out. Let's say, just for argument's sake, that maybe the Jews didn't want to fight the Muslims. So what do, right? You start a war you can't finish. Does anybody ever question or wonder why maybe the Egyptians enslaved the Jews? The Hebrews, excuse me. It is said to be the Hebrews are from another planet, or from another star system. That's, that's what it says, I guess. And now this planet itself was dying, so they created the Decahydron, that little fucking portal thing, which is the Jewish symbol with the star and the box and whatnot. It's a portal. And they came to Earth. When they came to Earth, the people inhabiting the planet at the time thought they were the Anunnaki. Because the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Egyptians, the Chinese, all of them knew the Anunnaki. I believe Ra, one of the original pharaohs of Egypt, the very first to unite the government, to unite the people of Egypt, Ra. He is also the ruler of Atlantis before it sank. But back to what I was saying, Ra and them are, I believe they're Anunnaki. Alright, well anyway, now, when the Hebrews came to the portal, the genetically engineered human beings that were slaves at that time for the Anunnaki were tricked into believing that the Hebrews were in fact different parts or members of the Anunnaki race, and therefore they were duped into believing the Hebrews were them. Because at that time we were serving a purpose for the Anunnaki, getting gold and other resources, mainly gold, because the gold is put into the atmosphere of Nibiru to deflect these plasma events, so they become events that we can watch, as opposed to probably destroying their whole fucking planet. Because gold is the shit when it comes to, they put it on satellites to block the solar radiation, solar wind, and from the CMEs. So anyway, now, so the ancients, who, by the way, most of them were connected together, which is why you have similar style pyramids in all these countries when there's no documentation of motherfuckers traveling on boats. But if you imagine them all to be, us like the supercontinent, so to speak, put together, that's why you have the same rock faces in Brazilian jungles as you do in the deserts in Africa, because they were next to each other. These ancient fucking civilizations were a lot closer together than previously anticipated. Now, the ancients did not realize these people who they were not until Nibiru's return. Now, the story of Noah is actually, in his ark, is actually of a Jewish descent. It's a story in the Hebrew Bible, as well as Christianity, because in Christianity, the explaining of the Noah's Ark leading up to Moses and the birth of Jesus is all part of the hustle. Anyway, well, the Hebrews, Zionists today, discovered that Nibiru, Nemesis, Helion, Arobi, and Hollington are going to be coming back because the ancients spoke of it and they showed the map. They showed everybody where they were from and shit. Well, these, I will call them Zionists because that's what they are. These Zionists or NWO or whatever decided to make it different. So what they did is they tried to they destroyed one of the portals because they only thought there was one when there was two, and they used the Ark of the Covenant to do it. When they did it with the Ark of the Covenant, the ancients were like, holy shit, you must be gods. So they said, and the Hebrews enslaved the people. Then one day, a cross forms in the sky, and if the governments of this world weren't hiding Nibiru from us, we all would have seen it in 1999. Well, as the Hebrew people are enslaving the cultures that were inhabiting the earth at the time to mine their gold, and because they were all very simple people who were here to do a job for the people that created them in honor and thanks. They write down that we were slaves for the Anunnaki because they want the Anunnaki to look bad, when no, the Anunnaki gave us that evolutionary leap and allowed humans to remember the fucking where they came from. Therefore, it was an honor. It was a fucking honor to serve the Anunnaki and build technological advancements that these fucking geniuses today can't do. But they did. Like, for instance, to help us with the plasma events, they helped build pyramids. Those pyramids are there for a reason. They also could be used as a generator, or like the cell towers today. Side note, a cell tower can be used as an atomic weapon and can hover, if cranked up all the way, it's a fucking nuclear bomb. Look it up. Look it up. The sinister plot with Operation Depopulation in cell towers. Operation Quest, coming soon to United States near you. Anyway, back up to my story. So where we're at, so the people of the earth are slaves to the Hebrews. They think they've destroyed the only way for the Anunnaki to come to the planet, when they had no idea about the other portal in Mesopotamia and ancient Samaria, which in 1991 George Bush invaded Iraq to get. But anyway, so they're slaving away. The people of this earth are wondering, what can get them out of this. And then here comes the greatest fabrication of freedom ever. But I shall return.